Okay, man. Alright. This is my first time doing this for this particular game on this particular format. So, how's it going? And here we go. I don't hear any volume, which is a bit of an issue. You hear nothing. Oh no, that's it. That's because it's because I'm a dumbass, and my hand was covering the speaker on my phone, which is great. You got 80 cars fully upgraded. That's awesome, dude. I think that's more than me. What do I have? What do I have over here? I think 30 something fully upgraded. It's I'm pretty happy with my collection. I was just driving this. This car right here, the Porsche Boxer GTS, is the reason I wanted to stream this game, because I was so into the sound of it and the way it was handling. I was doing the Porsche test track, and it just was so freaking cool that I was like, you know what? Let me get online and let me do some streaming. I haven't played this game. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I haven't played this game for about probably almost a year. And I just got back into it like a few days ago. I was big into FIFA Mobile for a while. I would stream a lot, and that game is horseshit right now. So we're not playing that anymore. It's deleted from my phone, and then I'm back into this because there's a whole bunch of stuff that I've never done. So I have 72 cars of 200. There's 242 cars in this game now. Holy shit. When I last played this, there was maybe 180, I think. Maybe 170. So yeah, that's a lot of cars. So I'm still kind of getting the lay of the land. There's a lot of new events, a lot of new things to do, a lot of new cars. There are a lot of the special events over here, which I didn't do a lot of these simply because they can be really expensive, and I don't spend money on this game. So in order to upgrade these cars using gold and coins and whatnot, in order to get them, to me isn't always worth it. To me, I have more fun grinding the campaign modes and getting the more regular cars that I remember enjoying when I used to play Gran Turismo, Forza Motorsport on the Xbox 360, stuff like that. So the super special high-end cars, race cars and whatnot, they're cool, but they're not why I'm into this 100%. So I'm going to this is a nice car though. I'm going to do one event in this thing right here, and we'll do something that's has a little longevity. We'll do the Hunter. So yeah, thanks man. Thanks for stopping by. So this is my car. As you can see, I'm already down on the recommended upgrades. So in order to, holy shit, I'm not doing that. No. That's just way too much waste. That's way too much money. No, I'm not going to do that. So let's go back into the career mode. We have a few exclusive series we can do as well, because I do have some fully upgraded cars. So let's have a look at that. We have the Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec. We have the Lamborghini Gallardo. We have the Audi LMS Ultra, which is one of my favorite cars in the game. I'll be honest. Look at this. Look at all these things. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. I am way behind the game. Holy moly. Okay. This Audi is one of my favorite cars. I spent a lot of time detailing it and doing all the upgrades and the decals and whatnot. So let's have a race in this beast. I mean, look at this car. Look at it. Look at it. What happens if I click that button? I don't know what this is. What is this? I don't know what any of these things are, by the way. Like this is all new to me. Okay. So here is my LMS Ultra. It's a lot of people's, from what I remember, it's a lot of people's favorite car. I spent a lot of time editing this car and doing the decals and whatnot, so I do like to change it up a little bit. That's a nice color, actually. I like that. We'll go for that one. I'm gonna change the wheels up a little bit because I'm kind of gone off those. Not the gold ones. No. I like these. That's what I'm talking about. Like that. Like that. The way that looks. And I think that'll do. So our car is ready to rock and roll. And we have one cup race incoming. The 7 laps of Silverstone. So let's see how this goes. And this is probably going to be a relatively fruitful event. So I'm going to use some of my agents on this. I'm still getting back into the whole, like, making sure you use your agents on, like, the first of the day when you get a lot of coins, a lot of fame, to try and boost that up a little bit. So let's quickly, here we go. Oh, just about. Okay, I don't need him. Yeah, we'll use him, and we'll use her. There we go. Holy crap. Dude, is my car the only one that's upgraded? Why is everyone else so slow? Whoa, get out of jail free on that one. That was lucky. Almost had a catastrophic accident. Now, when I used to play this game, I always did the exterior view, because I like looking at the cars. But since I got back into it, I have really liked the interior view and the hood view. Maybe for realism, maybe just because maybe I'm old, a little older now. I'm a year older. I'm a stickler for realism, and you also get more of a sense of where the front of the car is. When you do the rear view, the exterior view, it is hard to gauge, like, the impact areas of the car. And I would always crash into people. Now, when I do this close-up view, I do have a much easier time avoiding crashes. The same with the hood view. Oh, that was fucked up. These tracks are still so foreign to me right now. When you play this game a lot, which I used to, it's very intuitive when to brake with all your favorite cars. And now I'm a little behind. I'm a little rusty. I apologize. This car has... Whoa! I pressed the wrong button. I'm holding my phone differently as well because I want the sound to come through the speakers. My phone has a pretty nice set of speakers in it, and if I was watching this, I would want to be able to hear these cars, because one of the best things about this game and most simulations is the sound effects. This game in particular is very true to life when it comes to sounds. I remember one of the coolest things about Gran Turismo when it first came out, I would read a lot prior to Gran Turismo coming out. I read a lot about it in a lot of PlayStation magazines, because I just bought a PlayStation, so I was reading about all the games, all the upcoming games. And when I read about Gran Turismo, and I read about the fact that they actually went to a racetrack and they recorded the sounds of the engines under all these different environmental circumstances, and that was going to be part of the game, I was like, holy crap, these guys are really, really broke too late. Not bad. Recovered. I recovered. Alright, now we're into lapping people now because these guys all suck. Alright, let's take out some more views. And I feel the same way about this game, is that I really feel like they went to great lengths to really, really ramp up the realism. And I got into a bit of a tiff with a friend of mine on Twitter, who tried to tell me that graphically and gameplay-wise, Asphalt 9 was better than this. Which I know is somewhat a matter of opinion, but at the same time, that's just plain wrong. I mean, atmospherically, this game is incredible. You know, I've been to Solarstone, and this is just like being there. And one thing to note is, I actually have I downloaded this app called Real Racing 3 Graphics. Basically an app where you can manually set the graphical detail in the game based on your phone specs. Now, my phone is it's not a typical phone. It's one I bought from China. It's like one of those Chinese manufacturer phones, which is the equivalent to a Samsung S6, I think. So it's not the best, but it's not the worst. It has 3 gigs of RAM, and it has a really nice graphics processor, like a Snapdragon processor in it, and whatnot. But I do feel like that there is some of the infrastructure that is a little lacking. As you can see, there's a little lag. So I have the graphics, especially because I'm streaming, I have the graphics set to the second to lowest graphical setting, and I can't even tell the difference. There are times where it is super smooth and really nice, and I would always go for a better feel than a better look, especially with a simulation game. I mean, I went back on an emulator recently just for fun to play Gran Turismo. I think the original Gran Turismo. And while the cars are very pixelated, they feel just super realistic, and the lighting is so well done that you could lose yourself in it. And I'm really getting back into the feel of this game right now. And I used to play this on tablet. I used to have an iPad 2, which surprisingly was an iPad full-size 2, like, so the older one, not the iPad mini 2. And I was surprised at how well this game would play. As my iPad got older, I think the game got bigger and more complicated. It did start to kind of suck a little bit. So now I'm on this phone. I feel like the accelerometer in this is better for the controls, and graphically it's better. It's easy to play on a smaller device as well. Shit, I love this fucking car, dude. Oh, my first real crash. It's a good job I'm 3,174 feet ahead of a second place guy. I'm kind of crushing it a little bit. Here we go. Alright, that was fun. That was a fun race. That's fun to play with that car again. It's a beautiful car to drive. We got, oh, there we go. We've got a decent amount of coinage. So 38,000. Oh, relatively clean race. I needed those coins. And we got a decent chunk of fame as well. Okay, that was a pretty decent race. 6 minutes, 39 seconds. My phone is warming up just a little bit. So there we go, and we get the durability bonus, but still, it was a pretty long race, so we're going to lose a little bit there. I still don't know what this live button does. I don't know what this is at all. What's this moment captured? Okay. Was it just me racing around? Okay. What is buffs? I don't know what buffs is. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm looking at the thing for this app. I don't know what that is. Draw? Oh, I can draw. Oh my god! That is fucking cool. I can draw in this? That is nice, dude. That is cool. Alright. Alright, so here we go. Oh, so we're good. Okay. So we did the cup. Let's try a different car out. Let's keep things a little fresh. Let me show you my Lamborghini Gallardo. I'm very proud of this car. The edit on it, I think it drives like shit, but the way I did the decals and the graphics on this, I'm really quite proud of this car. I think it looks really nice. I actually looked into when I like a car, whether or not it drives nicely or not, I don't care. But when I like a car, and I love Lamborghinis, I will look into real life racing versions of those cars and see if I can kind of imitate the graphics on this. So I found one that had this really nice orange and white decal, and I figured out how to do it, and I think it came out really nice. I hope you'll agree. And then you just throw on the sponsors there. I wish they would get some more sponsors. That's one thing that's really lacking, and especially in the graphical, the customization element to it. They really need some new sponsors, like Yokohama and Getty and Golf and all that kind of stuff would be great. Texaco or Hess or whatever the fuck, stuff like that. But let's have a race in the Lamborghini Gallardo, the Superfly Lamborghini Gallardo that I designed. Probably gonna have to call it quits after this little bit. I think with the game as intense as this and streaming simultaneously, I think if I do it for too long, either my phone's gonna melt or my fingers are gonna burn. So so far it seems fairly good streaming wise, quality wise. And we'll just see how it goes. I don't know how many people on this platform really watch real racing streaming, but I like to talk, so it's a lot easier to talk and race than it is to talk and play soccer games. So I'm pretty. Whoa! What is that? What the fuck? Jesus. Okay, we get to see some really special designs. Oh, hideous. Oh, that's what I remember. This car sounds amazing. Oh, listen to that. I don't like this track. And I think... Oh, just held it. Whoa, that would have sucked. In the first corner. But okay. They held it together, cut inside, through the middle. There we go, nice. So now you've seen it, I'm going to go back inside. Oh, fuck. Was not expecting that. Alright. Oh, God, it's so slidey after driving the LMS. So slidey. I'm not sure if I can do it inside. Oh, no, now I can start. Okay. Hold it together. You're in a Lamborghini now, you're not in a fucking LMS race car. You gotta brake earlier. You gotta... The tail's gonna come out a little bit. You gotta use it, and I think we might have to drive dirty in this race, lads. We might have to drive dirty. I'm gonna try not to, but I might have to. Here we go, here's the first dirty corner. There you go. There's a dirty corner for you. That's a couple of places. Now, I know if it was me, and I saw my version of this Gallardo edited, I'd be like, oh, dude, someone spent some fucking time. But that one that just has the pink fucking octagons on it is horrible. Horrible. Come on, get out of my way. The Raven. You suck. That was not a good corner. I think I just kept the Raven out of the picture. Get out the fucking